Hey guys, so today's video is a back to school tutorial on how I would do my makeup if I were going back to school using only drugstore products. I'm going to show you a more affordable way of doing your makeup. All the brushes and everything I used were drugstore as well. So just be aware that I did make this video a little longer than I normally do because I want you guys to really understand how to do this. I don't expect you all to be makeup professionals, but I do want you guys to look your best when you go back to school. If you'd like to know how I did this, just keep watching. Alright, so to get started, I already did this step, but I wanted to tell you guys that priming is so unbelievably important. The first one is any lotion. I really love the Aveeno Positively Radiant Daily Moisturizer, but I ran out of that recently, so I don't have a bottle to show you. Now, the other thing is, if you don't want to moisturize your face too much because you might be a little oily, the other great option is the L'Oreal Revitalift Miracle Blur. This thing is amazing. Now for the eyes, you always want to prime them so that your eyeshadow just seems a lot more pigmented and everything just stays and doesn't really crease. The e.l.f. eye primer, because it is $1 and I think that is very much affordable. And I'm going to apply a little bit on my lid. And then you're going to just blend that in with your finger up to your eyebrow. And the eyeshadow palette I am going to be using is actually the Nudes, which just came out from Maybelline. So the first eyeshadow I'm going to take is this one right here. It's a very, very light, I want to say even like a pinky nude color, I don't know. Pinky champagne color. And I'm going to start applying that in the inner corner. And I'm just going I basically have my lid color, and I'm going to take the same brush actually and grab this shade right here as a highlight. Just to let you know, also, all these brushes are very affordable. They're the Real Techniques brushes. So now that we're doing this, I'm going to start with the crease. Now the crease is that little place. I actually did a back to basics video on eyeshadow. If you'd like to check that out, I'll link it down below. But the crease is the place where your eye kind of folds. It's like right here, where it's like a little circular thing. Like if you were to put your brush, you can feel it. It's like a little indent in the eye where the bone kind of ends. So in there, we're going to use this one. And we're going to take that and start brushing it in from the outer part of it and move it inwards. And by looking down, it kind of makes it easier to find this, like, you know, bend or wherever this crease is. Now also, I want to stress that you can take like a darker color, which I personally like this one. I'm going to apply this on the brush and I'm going to pat it. So now you have your whole eye look going, and all you have to do is blend it. I'm going to take this brush right here. It's a little bit bigger and fluffier and fatter, so it's going to be amazing at blending. Ready? See how much more wearable this look is than this is. This is the mistake that many girls in high school make. They apply the color in the, you know, the crease. They do the entire thing, but they don't blend it, and blending it makes such a big deal. Alright, so now that we've done this, I'm actually going to move on and show you how I do the eyeliner. I don't like wearing eyeliner when I'm at school. I don't like putting on a lot of things to make my eyes dark. I feel like it's too not complicated in the morning, but I feel like as soon as I start doing the eyeliner, it just keeps going. So I'm going to show you the easiest way to put on eyeliner and how to fix it. So I'm going to be using an eye pencil. Now this one I think is so simple to use because it's so creamy. And this one's from L'Oreal. It's the Color Rich color black. So, you know, just take this and make sure it's sharpened. And what you're going to do is you're going to look down into a mirror. And then you're just going to move this pencil, small strokes, along your lash line. And by looking down, it makes it thinner. You're going to take an angled brush and you're going to kind of blend it. Now this actually has some black eyeshadow on it, I believe, so. Now if you want an eyeliner look in the inner part, I would say just use some eyeshadow because eyeliner is just, it's too dark and it makes you look older than you are. You kind of resemble a raccoon, but you know, if you like the raccoon look, do it. Now, a lot of people used to complain to me in school all the time how their eyeshadow would run or their eyeliner would run. Now, eyeshadow, preventing it from like moving around on your face is using eye primer. But for eyeliner, you're putting that on top of eyeshadow, so it doesn't really have anything to stick to that well. So I'm going to tell you right now, go in and use the black eyeshadow in here and put it on that angled brush you were using and press the black eyeshadow right on top. Now how I highlight the eyes. Now you can see right here I applied it already. I'm going to take a small brush like this and I'm just going to take this right here. And this color is really nice and sparkly. I'm going to start by applying it in the inner corner right here. Now it's time for foundation, and for foundation I have 3 recommendations. The first one is the L'Oreal True Match. It's one of my favorite foundations. The second one is L'Oreal Magic Nude Liquid Powder Foundation, and the third is L'Oreal True Match Lumi Foundation. Now those are all my favorite foundations, but I do know that some other people have their own favorites from the drugstore, which I am going to just mention briefly. First one, a lot of people really like the Rimmel Stay Matte Foundation. I personally don't like my face to be this covered. Try the liquid powder right now, and I'm going to just put this on the back of my hand. It's very liquidy, so you have to be very careful with it. Literally just poured this out all over my hand. Be very careful. Then I'm going to take a foundation brush like this, get a little bit of the product onto my brush. It's a very liquidy. You can see like it's Now this is the finish that it has. It's a really nice finish. I like it a lot, but the cool thing is that it dries looking like a powder. That's the whole idea of this. It's the, you know, magic nude liquid powder, but it kind of gives you a nice matte finish. The Maybelline Fit Me concealer in shade number 15, which by the way, in the foundation I was number 312. And I'm just going to apply this concealer right underneath my eyes to just brighten up my face, because obviously, you know, you don't get enough sleep when you're in school, so you really need to hide those under eye circles because you want to look like you're some fabulous person who does get enough sleep in you know, the terrible world of high school. So I'm going to take a concealer brush like this and just pat it while looking up. So once I did that, I do like to apply a little bit of the powder on top, and I'm going to be using the Rimmel Stay Matte powder because it is literally the best powder out there. I'm just going to take that, look up, and just apply it right underneath my eyes. And this will help the concealer stay in its place and not crease. And I'm going to also pat this all over my face because it is a foundation that was liquid. I mean, it dries matte, but you still want to set it. Now I like to just go in and curl my lashes so that that is over and done with. Now I like to use an eyelash curler from the drugstore normally. This is not just for this tutorial. I really sincerely love the NYX eyelash curler. It's amazing. And look up and curl my lashes. I'm going to pump it like 5-6 times. Now I'm going to be using the telescopic shocking extensions just for the sake of the video, and all you do is brush that on your lashes. If you want, you can actually add the highlight again and just kind of tap it in the inner corner over here again because it does get kind of just moved around. Now that we're done with the eyes and everything, we can just move on to face and finish that off. So you can just take any places where you have blemishes or some redness and go in with the Sonia Kashuk Hidden Agendas Concealer Palette and apply it wherever you have redness, blemishes, kind of imperfections that you want to cover up. That works. And I'm going to go ahead and use my finger to blend that out just for the sake of saving a clean brush so I don't have to wash it. One of my favorite, most affordable products is the e.l.f. Contouring Blush and Bronzing Powder. I bought this before they had all the different colors. Now I'm going to take the bronzer first and I'm going to apply this with a contouring brush and apply it right here to contour my face ever so slightly. And just make a line in my little area there. And just go to school like this. I'm totally kidding. We're going to just take this, blend it. And the contour is supposed to be like subtle. You're not, you know, going to like a fashion shoot or something. Or all techniques. And I'm going to apply blush with this one. So I'm going to take the blush that's in here. And I love e.l.f. blushes. They're like really great. I'm going to just smile. The same brush I was using for the powder. And going to take the bronzer on it, just a little bit, and apply this in the inner, I mean not inner, what am I saying? The, like the outer part of my face. Highlight, I'm actually going to be using the Flower highlight in Pearl Shimmer. It's like a little stick. I'm just going to apply that right there. And I'm going to use my fingers to blend this out. Blend it out with my fingers. So this is pretty much the finished look. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and give it a thumbs up if you are going to be wearing this look back to school. Thanks again for watching. Make sure to subscribe to see more videos from me, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.